So
yeah,
we're just kind of like we're just trying to figure out. Okay, we don't want him to get him when like he has a bunch of allies and people in there. So we're trying to find him when he's not like doesn't have that many people around.
right.
So at least that was what I remember.
Okay, I don't know if that updated the whole way. Get back into.
I'm wondering if I think we might have lost. Well, let me message him this too. I was just thinking that we don't have Damien.
Yeah, our
I think our Dungeons and Dragons
Message him on. He told me to get him. Yeah. Oh shit! He just messaged me. I will not be able to make it tonight. We are hanging some new cabinets, and it's still taking far longer than we should. Just heads up. You guys have a good one.
Cool.
Cool, man.
Okay. Oh, what did you get to boy playing? Awesome. Oh.
Attack! I still gotta take some time and figure out how to run this bot, man. Ordered me some solar panels and a charge controller, and probably gonna wait and order my batteries in my inverter.
Cool.
So far, I got 400. I got 4 100-watt poly screens coming. So I have a 400-watt system, and I got a nice Epper charge controller.
Cool. That's a stiff.
It's an MMT. MMT takes any battery. Then it comes with its own little LED screen. It's got its own little piece. It's the MT50. I forget what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing research on it. This is one of the better ones. It's 40 amp. I'm going to turn my trailer into a mobile solar. Get the fuck out of Dodge. You know, buggy mobile or whatever.
Plus, also, if you ever need to do work at a remote place, you at least got some power, so you don't have to run a generator all the time.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. You know, when I do my airbrushing.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense because then, you know, when you're in airbrushing and such, it's just like, where are you going to usually do it? Well, probably on site when people are doing their whatever.
Yep.
You know, usually big outside events.
Yep. Well, I'm actually got one. I'm actually going to go to one this year. I have none of mine. They all canceled. I got one that's going to run in September for sure. unless all hell breaks loose. And then just got it in the mail today. I got another one that I normally do in Manchester. They sent me, or not Manchester, but Laverne. They sent me one. That's another one of my good ones. I guess they're gonna run in October. So I may actually do 2 shows this year. And they're both one of my good money makers, about $800, $900. So, but they may not do that well this year because of living going on. I don't know, man. People act like it's no big deal. Life goes on. Walmart's packed. People go on the beaches.
It's well, when it hits, it's going to be horrible, man.
Yeah, when it goes wrong, it's going to go wrong.
Yeah,
I just realized what's missing. I got to go get some bourbon. Be right back.
All right. Get a straw. I think it's a myth, ain't it? You get drunker by drinking out of a straw.
Huh? What?
I've always heard that. We had that myth in college, but I don't know necessarily that's based on any factual scientific evidence.
Well, I can tell you, I drank the shit out of some Kool-Aid with a straw, and it never got me drunk.
Drinking the wrong Kool-Aid.
Right.
I made some stuff with some Kool-Aid that will turn your stomach inside out.
Add a little turpentine.
No, we had a thing we called Squirrel Killer. That one of my fraternity brothers, big redneck guy from Boone's Mill, Virginia.
Oof.
He's 5'6", weighed 358 pounds, just wore overalls all the time.
Damn.
And he would take a Gatorade bucket like you see on the sidelines at like high school football. We'd take a Gatorade bucket. It was a pretty simple mixture. 2 of the screw lid powder tops of fruit punch Kool-Aid mixed with 2 liters of Sprite filled up with water, and then a handle of golden grain. Pure grain. It's like 90 proof.
Yeah.
And it was red and it was tasty, and that Sprite made it where you couldn't taste the alcohol in it, and there was a reason we called it Squirrel Killer. Because it looked like he set out with his shotgun in the front yard the next day. There were just dead squirrels everywhere because of that red Kool-Aid. And it was, those were rough nights, I'll say that.
I had a trash can party once where I had bought a brand new 32-gallon trash can, Rubbermaid or something. Told everybody to bring a 5th, and had to wait and see who all showed up and what they brought. And everybody brought a 5th, and they all dumped it in this trash can. And I went and I went and filled it up with like 4 cans of High C and like 2 liters of 7-Up, and then it was good. It was good.
That's the thing, when you mix that Kool-Aid with 7-Up or Sprite, and you can't taste it, and you drink 2 or 3 cups, and you think, man, this stuff is weak, and then about 30 minutes later, you're flying around in a spaceship.
I had people puking all over my place, dude. I was so mad because it was red.
Oh my god, it just looks like a murder scene.
Yep.
We used to do that, but we would put fruit in it. Like the day before, we'd put fruit and vodka in it.
Yeah.
And let the fruit soak overnight, and then just eat and drink. Eat the fruit and drink, and just get hammered because that fruit is so.
I knew some girls.
Soaking up that liquor, it's just hard.
I knew some girls that would drill out like the top of a watermelon and fill it up with rum.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they'd soak it overnight. And the next day they'd sit and carve it up. Well.
David, were you Navy or were you Coast Guard?
Oh, please. Real men go
Them
out
fighting
and
words.
Dude, I don't remember. I bet those boys though. I bet when y'all got to go out, they let y'all out. I bet those boys could put it down.
Oh yeah.
My grandfather.
Alcoholism runs rampant in the Navy.
My grandfather and his crew during World War II, they used to drink torpedo juice.
What is that?
Torpedo juice? Torpedo juice. Shit that they put in torpedoes. Make them run.
Is that like
some sort of high octane alcohol?
Alcohol-based fuel.
Yep.
You're going to bed?
Kind of like Formula One. You know how it used to be like alcohol-based fuel?
It's like corn ethanol?
Yeah.
I don't know what was in it. I just know they used to drink the shit out of it. They said it was the most godful, awful stuff they'd ever drank, but it sure gets you liquored up.
I'm sure, but it probably tried to kill you every time you drink it.
I don't know. He was a mean son of a bitch too, man. I tell you what. Probably why.
Yeah, he probably had no brain left after all that. Torpedo people. Between that and the hemp rope they used to smoke.
Hemp rope? I never heard that one.
Yeah. All the rope in the Navy back in the day was made from hemp.
Yeah.
And you could smoke it and get a buzz.
Huh.
So the Navy went to nylon because they got tired of having to buy rope every time.
Damn.
It would have been nice. It's already like neatly.
Yeah,
Kind of
saggy.
saggy.
Yeah, all you gotta do is cut yourself off a little piece and light her up.
Why
It's
not?
kind of limp though. You'd have to hold it. You'd have to hold it straight in two places.
All right, let me know when everybody's ready.
That's why the bosun's mates always used to have to redo the anchor line. They'd cut off a section because they'd say it was bad smoking, and then they have to reattach the anchor.
It's like Chris Farley and doing Matt Foley. You're not using your rope for tying sails, but for rolling doobies.
Yeah, I'll be back.
That's what that reference is about.
See, they get you thinking about stuff that, like, I wonder what the smoke was. To try like all the way across the ship.
You cut out right in the middle of that, so I missed what you were trying to.
So that's when you just start thinking of silly that you would have thought of on the ship. Like, what's the longest rope you could make that you could actually like suck it through and be able to like get it to work. I could see a guy with like a 9-foot piece of rope trying to trying to see if he could get it to.
All right, guys, let's hit it.
You can have one guy on each end and then light it in the middle, and it's kind of like a hippie tug of war.
A hippie tug of war. Nice. So, Rod, are we going to actually be able to do this tonight without the paladin?
About a complete party wipe.
Yeah.
We good. We got this.
That or we roll new characters. I mean, you know.
It happens.
Is Rod even with us anymore?
He stepped away for a second.
I see it's his chair. Hey, chair. How you doing, chair?
Not very talkative.
No, it's pretty quiet.
touch the arrow icons to change the category.
I'm more than willing to give it a try.
Oh yeah, at this point, you know. If it crashes and burns, it crashes and burns. I've had far better plans and more preparation go down the toilet faster.
Oh yeah, two-headed dog.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, that was just ugly. I mean, that was just like, wow, yeah, the dice god said no.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
It was sad. For the rest of you guys out there that don't know, I was running the campaign, a first edition campaign. And you know how brutal first edition is. And Brian and a couple of other people that were playing it climbed up on this rock trying to get away from these two-headed dogs. And two of them attacked Brian. One of the heads missed. One of them rolled at 20. The next one rolled a 19, and then the next one rolled a 20.
Yeah, it was just.
And you were what, second level wizard?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I was actually an upper level monk, but there's just not much you can do when they roll like one of them rolls max damage for crit, and the other one, I think it was just one dog and just two heads get, and the other one was a hit, but it was still max damage until it was like total 30 hit points.
Yeah.
There's not much in first edition that will survive a 30 hit points worth of damage that quick.
Not when you're in the first couple of levels of the game, anyway. No.
So it was just God. And you rolled the dice. I went, oh shit. And I went, yeah, no, that's fair and square. Damn. Okay.
That's why I always roll out when I'm playing first edition. I always roll in front of everybody because first edition is brutal and it's meant to be brutal.
Hey, you want to run?
No. No.
I missed playing one day. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll do something. I'll do a module.
This is
modules.
This is my new kick, and it's Chris's fault.
Coconut water.
Yup.
Good to know.
We're at work.
Still one at work.
We're at work, and we're merging with Day 9. Well, we merged with Day 9 a long time ago, but they had their own office. And now we're getting our new office. We're actually moving in. So anyways, long story short, over in the corner, these guys used to have a fucking bar in their office. So they got all this shit piled up in the corner. They got Gatorade, or not Gatorade, tea, pop, soda, what else?
Chips.
Yeah, chips, all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of crap.
And Chris was like, we're over there messing around with something, and he was like, somebody, have you ever had, I think, would you ask me if I had coconut water or something before, or you told me this stuff was pretty cool or something? I'm like, what? So I ended up trying one. It was Vico. It was awesome, dude. It was awesome. I was like, holy shit, I can't find it here. I've been looking. So far I've had Walmart's great value version with the they call it pulp, but it's chunks of fucking coconut in it. It's not even pulp. That was okay. Then they had an organic kind of. I drank. I like it a lot better than this. Wife just found this at Target tonight. The Vita. It's okay. I like the Vica or whatever it is better. But anyway, speaking of which, wife's not feeling very good. We may end up cutting this short. I'm not sure yet. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's got a really bad migraine. She's down. Mm-hmm. She went to Target, and then she just got back about an hour ago or so, and not feeling good.
No issues. Yeah, no. Take care of the wife.
Yeah.
So right now everything's cool. She's laying down. The boys watching Shiloh. Elizabeth's over her friend, so we're okay for right now. I just told her to call me if she needs me. She said she will. She told me to go play. I said, alright. Alright, so you guys are standing outside of the Low Lantern on the dock. It's a foggy night. It's getting late. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, kind of. And then you start seeing people come and go. But the Low Lantern doesn't seem to be closing. Seems to be an all-night establishment. You see people coming and going. No change.
Burn the sucker down.
You do see the people who were working there leave in separate, times. Like a
The
shift
bouncers
change.
and the bodyguards.
They are leaving, but it looks like some new ones are coming in.
How many are there?
I believe it was 5?
The new ones coming in, or
They're the replacements.
the replacements? So one for one.
Yep, pretty much.
So it's not like, so this place might just keep on running. So,
Are they busy?
You're seeing ships coming in from the harbor. You're seeing people come and go, but they're coming and going in large droves. Hundred, 120 people, coming in and going, and
Does the ship look seaworthy?
you can tell that it would not float. It would not be a good vessel.
Okay, so didn't we have somebody trying to talk to a captain of the vessel?
The captain?
Captain,
Yeah, I don't remember.
the lady with the parrot.
He was a captain to a different ship, I believe. He was just a patron.
yeah.
Okay.
Was that the one-eyed guy?
No.
The lady with the parrot.
Oh, that's right.
Or the crab?
Oh, the crab.
Yeah, crab
yeah.
familiar. Yeah, that was the proud owner and proprietary of the Thundereth, a middle-aged female. She was known as the captain. Yep.
Okay, so another ship.
Yep.
Okay. Well, guys, the only thing that, Cedric just looks at you and goes, when are we going to knock heads? I'm getting tired of just sitting around.
You notice the 6 bouncers that you saw earlier. You identified as the bouncers. They kind of came out and they're standing on dock and they're talking to a couple Kinkyu. And they look like they're bartenders. They got their get up on. And then they go back into the Low Lantern.
Kinkyu, they're the bird-like men people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are not the same. That's not the ravens that were sitting up on the thing with the
Nope.
seagulls, though, right?
No, these are actually human birds, if you will.
Birdmen.
Yep. You see those twins? They come out, kind of hang out a little bit, and they're talking to some other people, and they're the ones that were from the Underdark that you guys met. Eridith and Beldan. They were drow.
Was that the ones I was talking to that kind of clued us in on what was going on with the infernal contracts, we'll call them?
Yes. And then they leave. You see the two ravens. A couple ravens are sitting on perched. Somebody give me a perception. They kind of oddly appear. They're not too far from where you guys are. And you're getting the impression they might be eyeballing you. So if anybody got a 15 or higher...
Nope.
Nope.
Got a 14.
How about an Arcana?
$16.
16 for me.
You're picking up something odd about those two ravens. You're kind of leaning toward. They're not ravens. In fact, you're thinking maybe they may have shift changed or shape changed. And you're kind of thinking imps.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Hey guys, I have a handy new feat I could try out with bow.
and they seem to be paying us a lot more attention than anything else around here.
You guys were probably standing on deck for probably maybe 15, 20 minutes. All of a sudden, these ravens appeared.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of gave you the suspicion to look at them a little bit closely. Kind of like the Matrix seeing the deja vu scene.
Yeah.
Are they? Where are they sitting at?
They're up by the crow's nest.
I don't know. Should we attack or mess with them? Talk to them?
I don't know. I get the feeling they're probably just going to run off anyway. But,
If somebody was to try and sneak up there, would it be pretty obvious that we get caught? Or they see us?
I'm sorry, what was that?
If I was going to try and sneak up there, would it be obvious that, and would I be seeing it pretty obvious?
That's, I don't know. That's the $1 million question, I guess.
So, why don't you let me trundle up there, making as much noise as I possibly can, and try and hide in the noise?
I'll do that.
All right. So I just kind of stomp, dwarven stomp up the gangway.
What am I going to do? Am I going to kind of like hold them, talk to them, knock them out?
yeah, I guess we could try to maybe, I don't know what they're going to say, but we can definitely see if we can get some information from them.
We're talking about actual birds, right?
That's right.
And does anybody speak Raven? I know I don't.
Well, those don't look like normal birds. At least they're not acting like normal birds.
Okay, well, I'm stomping up the gangway because that's what we agreed to. So I'm trying to make noise. Draw attention.
What are we going to want to ask them and talk to them about? Why they eyeballing us, basically?
For the most part, I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of like, okay, we got to get something in there because I just don't want to charge on in there about, a semi-decent plan at this point. So
Once you sneak up there, I can try to blind them, so you can grab them while they're kind of confused. but I don't have to. If you think you can just grab them, like put them in a sack or something.
All right. I take it back with me. I'm gonna roll up there and see what happens. Not good. I get a natural one, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Huh.
That's just horrible.
That's I don't know if I'd say that's impressive or shit.
I'm assuming he sees me. The crow man sees me. Or did I even make it that far?
We're just looking at it going like,
well, in fact, you are seen, and you know you're not doing too well. In fact, you got a few people's attention.
Looks at you and goes, "Dude, if you're trying to
So I'm assuming
you're not doing a great job."
I'm assuming you're trying to climb the crow's nest.
Well, I was going to try trying to get up that way.
As you go to step up, you kind of greeted by a couple voices asking you, "Hey, what are you doing up there?"
Who's asking?
Looks like it might have been one of the bouncers or something that works there.
Can I trip and fall into the bouncer and knock him down?
Into who?
The bouncer. Do a kind of Fred Flintstone bowling tumble.
Like a bull rush?
Well, I'm not trying to hurt him or anything. I'm just trying to distract him.
he's trying to drunk stumble and
Yeah.
flop into him.
Drunken monkey style.
Sure.
Drunken. Oh, totally sorry. Oh man, I just can't walk straight at all today.
Just before you make a move, a cloaked figure approaches you.
Me?
Yep. Armor clanking. With each step, you notice one glove hand rest on the hilt of a longsword. And then as they walk up, they basically pull back the cowl to reveal the face of a young female, teenager with brown skin, red hair. She has a haunting gaze. And she greets you. She says, "Hi, my name is Ray Mellimorn." She kind of puts her arm around you and kind of turns you around the opposite direction and walks you back to your friends and whispers in your ear, "I wouldn't try that."
Why not? It sounds like fun.
And she starts telling you, she says, I was born in the land of the Terminus. She says, I came to this holy city, Ethereal, to be trained as a Hell Rider. And she says, I've seen a lot of things. She says, I've been here since I was 12. She says, I've been a faithful follower of Torm. And then she asks you, she goes, who do you follow?
Oh, hell, what's his name? Ask me questions about
You've been trying to drown people all this time.
It's an Egyptian god. I don't remember which one though.
And she's like, oh, yeah. She says, I've been in training for a few miles north of Etrol, and I ran across somebody who also honored the same person as well. That's a good person to honor. And she's like really befriending you in a way. No threat. You're getting no.
Is she a dwarf?
Huh?
Is she a dwarf?
No, she's basically like a halfling. You're thinking.
Okay.
I know I'm making this shit up as I go.
Ask her out. Get her number.
She, you're getting the impression, the feeling that she's trying to befriend you. She's trying to be.
What is and you know how I am, so I just look at her and what is your end game?
You ask her what her end game is?
Yes. What are you?
She
What
says,
are you about, and what are you trying to do?
I'd like to join your party.
And that's.
Since the paladin's not here, you just hear the elf, who is now again the only one over 4 feet tall, just go, ugh.
Anyway, she has offered to help for the greater cause. She's been watching you, and she's bluntly asking you, you know, are you looking for the Vanthampur boys?
And I look at her and I just say, what we're trying to do is end the evil that these people have created. Plain and simple. If that means that we need to end a line of people, so be it.
She tells you, well, I know nothing of this just treachery, but I do know there is some crime, and I have my own reasons to see both the Vanthampur family dead, especially that fucking hag. She tells you, she can tell her tone. You know, she has some hatred toward the Grand Duke or want to be Grand Duke.
Duchess.
Yeah.
So just for my edification, where the hell do you find your deity on this the sheet?
She says,
I can't find it anywhere.
she says, let me see your papers.
Does anybody know where that goes?
It's usually up by your name.
No, it ain't up there.
No?
No.
Did you add it whenever you create your character in there?
I thought I chose somebody, but I thought I had to choose.
Did you look under features and traits?
That's where I'm at. But it doesn't actually have a place for it. It just, it tells me that my channel divinity and things like that, and my disciple, but it doesn't tell me who I chose.
Huh.
Maybe under notes, there's something says other. I don't know if it'll be under there. Description, maybe? No, that's going to be character description.
Yeah, notes is organizations, allies, enemies, backstory, and
Actually,
other, but it doesn't.
If you go into description and then characteristics, there's a spot for ideals. Maybe.
Yeah, and faith.
Well, then there's faith under characteristics.
Yeah.
Mine's blank.
Characteristics. I'm not seeing characteristics.
You gotta scroll down.
Well, my sheet just recently changed to where now all actions, spells, equipment, features, traits, descriptions, all's in a little side thing. It's not in that drop down anymore.
Website?
Let's see. Sources. Yeah, I'm on the website. It's just weird.
Did you go back?
I don't know how I changed it to this.
Did you go back to view your sheet? Are you still in this stage of upgrading your sheet?
Profile, character. I'm on my character.
Can you share screen, maybe?
So it's all right here now. I don't have that little cutout that would pop up. It's all right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Should be under description.
Yeah, go
Description.
and then scroll down.
Characteristics. Yeah, it doesn't say faith.
No.
Yours is blank. I don't think you added one.
Maybe we didn't.
Where would I choose one then?
Go back to your characters. Character builder.
Edit characters.
Oh, no, hold on. I wants to build a brand new one.
This is why we got Google.
Yeah, no kidding. Google's it's pretty funny, man. Kids used to get so mad at me. They asked me something. If I didn't know, I'd tell them to Google it.
How to add. Okay.
Well, let's just say optional. There you go.
It's
Alignment.
not even showing.
No,
Or, that wasn't right.
they may have changed that, dude, with everything going on, because I know they're changing.
And you just put in your face.
No, well, I don't even. I'd have to get a book and find out what.
That's weird. They would. It seemed like they would have it right there. God of Multiverse.
Yeah, you would think they would have something in here somewhere. All right, well, I'm not worried about it. How do I get back to?
Top on the next where it says what's next on the far right. Click the little shoot button.
Yeah, there you go.
Top menu.
No, scroll back at the top.
No, I know. I just hit this and I was just looking just in case.
That's
All right,
weird. You would think that's in there. No, your character sheet. Wah,
back.
wah, wah.
Scroll down.
Yeah, it said characters,
Red blow.
or it says what's next. You got home, race, class, abilities, description. That character sheet at the end. There you go.
Character sheet.
Okay. See, it's all right here now. It used to be a button that I click to get to this stuff. And it's not doing that anymore. Kind of like the dice button. I used to have one right here that had basically all this stuff in it.
Huh.
But I clicked something, and when I clicked it, it did this and got rid of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, all right, sorry.
It's all good. No,
Dice
you're
roller's
good.
on the bottom left.
Yeah, the dice roller's still there, but nothing else is. The other one's gone. But okay. Anyway,
So, anyways, you have. So, do you accept Reyes?
We're definitely going to need some help here.
That's her
I'm
name.
gonna come down and walk back over and be like, hey,
so is she cute? First question.
Roll me a D100
Oh shit. I would do that. Asterisk.
because everybody's vision of cuteness is different.
Is it this? 64.
All right,
26.
50 or better. You think she's pretty good looking? 64. You think she's
no.
But-
You know, Cedric is not about thinking. It's all about tactile responses. Is
All right.
she cute?
You sure think so?
Okay. Sure, you can join us. I don't
All
care.
right.
I don't care.
I'll note to self. I will roll up her a character sheet. I don't have one. It says I can use some stats, but I'm gonna make her. You guys are gonna need her. In fact, I might have to do that right now.
Do you want to convert?
You got coconut water?
Yeah, I got a bucket. We can fill it with seawater.
Party.
All right, so you guys have a brand new thief with you, Rogue.
Yeah, is that what she is? Okay.
She's also. She's not 100%. She's also a ranger.
Is she,
She's a ranger thief?
Yep, multi-class.
Okay.
halfling? Okay.
And I'll roll you a sheet.
She follow the god of Asticia?
No, Thorm.
Oh. Okay.
Are you checking her out?
Strange for a ranger to be in a city.
All right, hold on.
There are urban rangers.
There are. They're called thieves.
That's what she is, the thief and a ranger.
Yep.
If she's in the city, she's a thief. If she's outside the city, a ranger.
She looks at you and she says, "See something you like?"
With what?
So she rolled a perception because she catches you eyeballing her. That's why I asked you checking her out.
I rolled a 26. I think she's ugly.
You think she's ugly?
I
Okay.
got a 26.
So then
I'm like, no,
I guess her response says,
I
yeah.
got higher standards, lady.
Oh, it was this one for that one there.
I guess she noticed a scowl on your face as you're like going, ew,
Another row.
nasty, you know.
It's like competition.
Ah.
So anyways, all right, you guys have a nice rogue with you. I guess she's going to take the place of Matt. So she looks at you, she tells you, so when are we going to go kill the Vanthampurs? What's the plan?
Right
As soon
now,
as you
we're
go
gonna
there,
And she's like rubbing her hands together like,
as soon as we figure out how to get the one that's in that boat either off the boat or by himself in the boat.
all right, so you want to go after Amrik first? She tells
Makes some sense.
you, I can cause a distraction. Maybe I can go in there and try to persuade him to come out. What's the plan? In fact, I may have to roll
We
this
just
up
don't want to
quicker.
get him, if he's in the boat or everything, then, he's got all his backup. But if he can just get him somewhat out of the boat or, where he doesn't have everybody, ready to help him out. So, ideas, anybody?
All right, let me roll up a new character real quick. So I can get some stats. 'Cause I have a feeling she's got an idea.
She might go down early.
Well, no, actually, she's going to be a couple levels higher than you guys. She's going to be a good help, a good asset. Ideally for fights.
I was wondering too, because if can you actually cross level at level 4?
Level 4? No, I think it's 5. 5.
Yeah,
I mean, you can, but
Multi-class at 4 is kind of,
it can be kind of hard.
yeah. Like when you hit 5, it gets better.
All right, I'm going to do a quick build.
All right, so what are we doing, guys? We're just gonna go in and blow the place up?
Or what would be one thing that, I don't know, I've got a new spell that might work. If nothing else, maybe if we start, fire on the deck or something, that might get someone's attention.
That's my thought. I would like that. I second that motion.
And then we'll see who shows up. And I'm pretty sure the owner of the boat, might care.
Well, my thought is he's not gonna come out because he's going to sit there and think his lackey's gonna handle it.
Must have can't.
So the question is do we just start the ruckus and then go in after his ass?
Yeah, maybe distract a bunch of them, because especially if we get a little bit of decent sized fire going, that will probably get people's attention. It might get them to focus, and then we'll go in.
Maybe we can bribe a few people to start a fire up on the deck, and then we can go down.
I've got the ability to start a fire.
No, a fight.
Fight.
So
People to get in a fight with another group.
what was this rogue just suggesting that she could do for us?
She's going to try to wheel him out if you guys want to set up an ambush.
Out of the office space?
Yep.
Up on deck, or?
Yeah, out in the open. Wherever.
See,
Okay.
up on deck is where everybody would see it, though. Do we want everybody to see us trying to take this guy down?
I'd rather be a level down.
if she can just go in and let us and scout and then come back and tell us what's going on in there,
Okay.
that would be beneficial.
And then we can figure out, okay, maybe if we start a fire or two on the deck, that's going to get their attention and maybe at least get the security detail down. So.
And remember, guys. Oh wow! Guess what? My character sheet went back to the dialing pad down there. Dialing pad button down there now. It's not up there on the top anymore.
What'd you push?
I didn't. I didn't push it.
She did it.
Oh, you know what it is? I just figured it out. If you shrink your screen to half, like I got Discord on half and I have the character sheet on the other half. If you make it small enough, it becomes the dial pad where you can click on it to see the other stuff instead of it being all on one sheet like that.
Oh, we lost John.
That's who just texted. Okay.
All right. Here you guys go. Here's your NPC.
Hello. What is she? She's a okay.
She's a ranger.
Rogue.
Rogue and ranger.
5?
Yep, she's
level 5 rogue and level 1 ranger.
Yep. And you guys can keep her, do what you want.
What's her?
I'm gonna, if you want. But you thought she was ugly, man.
Hey, I did. She's a 26 on my book out of 100.
Never know. Drink a couple drinks, she may rise that number up.
Maybe.
I look at Brian and I say, I have a way of neutralizing wizards.
Well, good. As long as it doesn't neutralize me, so.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. So be careful where you stand if we go in and do this.
That works with me. And I've got a way to set, got this new little spell. It basically creates a bonfire. It's called, it's out of character. I just got a cantrip called Create Bonfire.
Nice.
Huh?
So I could basically just start creating a bunch of little, you create a bonfire on the ground that you see within range. Till the spell effect ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. So I can literally just have this bonfire that just keeps on raging. Bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried. And I can keep it going with concentration for up to a minute.
But you can only do one fire at a time?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure people try to realize that there's this magical bonfire that's starting to ignite stuff and they can't put it out. That's going to get people's attention.
Yep. Let's try that.
I mean, I get the feeling that's probably going to get them really raring and going.
So are we worried about the crows up top? If we're going to do this on the top floor?
Yeah, we might want to not have any other witnesses.
Uh-huh.
So if we could take those guys out discreetly enough.
Yeah, my Discord updated as well when I tried to get in, so it shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
It came in pretty quick.
But one thing we can do is, let's just get rid of these witnesses first, and then we can go from there.
Well, I mean,
So she asked you, "What do you want me to go down there and see if I can get him to come up?"
no,
Okay.
we want him to be in a confined space.
So, but first, look over and I'll look up at the birds that are watching us.
Uh,
Kind of just.
they're gone. They're not there.
Okay. All right. Well, no witnesses.
When you guys were talking to Rhea, sometime during that conversation, they must have flown off.
Okay. Well, is the boat within 60 foot of me?
Is the what?
The boat within 60 foot of me?
You guys are on deck, aren't you?
I thought we were off to the side.
No,
Okay.
she walked me back to them.
Yeah,
Which
so
would be
wherever
off
you guys
the
are.
ship.
Yeah.
We're off the ship.
Okay. I assume you guys were trying to climb up where the crow's nest was. But
That's what Cannabis was trying to do,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she kind of stopped us from doing that.
Yeah. You know what? I see. If I'm within 60 foot of that boat, I'm going to look around and find a flammable part of it.
all right, I'm gonna fill my cup up real quick.
Okay.
I can still hear you. Keep talking.
Yeah, so I figured what we're going to do is look at the deck and everything,
Okay.
and try to see where they got, because this boat hasn't sailed in years. So they probably just left a bunch of stuff just on deck and haven't moved it. So I'm trying to basically find the biggest pile of old ropes, boxes, and everything else. You know, where's the big old box of oily rags stored?
Just don't burn the bourbon.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know what happened. I think we had a power spike.
So, but yeah, that's my thing. I'm just figured, let's find the big old bundle of oily rags, and I'm just going to light it on fire on the deck, and we'll see who shows up.
Don't we want to make sure we're able to get off the boat though?
Yeah, I thought we were off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get that off.
Yeah, get off to the side and everything, and then just light that sucker, and we'll see who shows up out of deck, and then let's see how good the destruction goes. And
Did we lose
we
John
just
again? No, he's there. I see him. Well, apparently John fell off the boat, off the deck. He fell into the water. Now he's back.
That's why we couldn't hear him.
And nobody noticed.
He was still damn stealthy.
so I'm up for setting some flammable stuff on fire on deck, and then we'll see who shows up, and then we might just sneak in and kill the guy while everyone's distracted.
So you're gonna do like to pull a fire alarm?
Pretty much.
Do you want her to go down in there and intercept him if he tries to walk out with the rest of the crew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what we'll do is that I'll find, like I said, find what's the closest thing to oily rags on deck, and then let's see what happens.
Okay, so she
And I'll
disappears. She goes into the boat.
And then I'll create a bonfire. And you create a bonfire on the ground that you see within range until the spell effective. And the bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage. Creature must also make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. The bonfire ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
And while he's casting his spell, I'm walking up the gangplank to get onto the ship
Okay.
I'm gonna follow with you.
to kind of support the thief. I'm not going to go into the room, but
So you guys are on the main platform.
yeah.
And I'm just kind of like trying to look casual and cool, and then just cast a spell.
Okay. All of a sudden you start seeing people come out of the boat. They're coming up to the main deck. Next thing you know, you're seeing more people come in droves. A lot of people coming out now.
Start heading down.
Start kind of like, act like I'm part of the crowd going, wow,
Hello?
what's that? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Okay.
You on the cruise.
Oh, was it still on? Okay. Yeah, I'll double check. We were unloading it. Thank you. Okay. You got Nehemiah with you? You feeling better? Okay. All right. I know. Well, tell me when you get back in the middle of the game. All right, love you, bye. All right then. She had to go take clothes over to Elizabeth, which is a couple blocks over. She said left my dash cam on my truck, and my truck was unlocked. We went to Sam's today. Anyways, I must have left everything plugged in. All right, so yeah, everybody comes up. So you guys are trying to make your way down. You're trying to pretend you're one of the spectators.
Well, initially while going up there, and then trying to merge into the background and go down there. So
it's like the sinking Titanic. You guys are passing people trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, and we're yelling fire, of course. Get out.
Nice.
This is not a drill. Follow the exit signs.
And
the bar is on fire. Get the hell out.
You guys pass. You guys pass a room and you hear Beavis and Butthead going there. Fire, fire.
Yeah.
When we go down route, I'm gonna try and be somewhat stealthy, so I'm not too seen coming in.
Okay.
I'm not.
You guys are making your way down to the tavern deck. You made it to the tavern deck. There's just a handful of people that are trying to get the hell out of there. You don't see anybody else. You don't see Rhea.
Where the hell she go?
We start down into the room where he was playing cards.
Okay. And that
everyone, and then the whole time kind of doing the whole like we're the fire marshal type thing. Everyone out the building.
Yeah, firefighter. Search and rescue.
As you guys are walking down the stairs to the lounge deck, you are working your way into the room L8, if you remember correctly. You start to hear clanging noise, like a sword fight of some sort. And then when you guys finally get down to the lower deck, on the lounge deck, you have no doubt you see Rhea. She's going after this guy, Amrik. There's a full-fledged fight going on.
All right. First thing I do is I look back and I yell, silence, and I cast it. His sword is my object of, or his weapon, whatever weapon he's using, is the object I'm casting silence, 20-foot radius on. So there will be no noise, and there will be no casting from the magic user.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come in and hit him with the crossbow.
So you're gonna. All right.
Sneak attack crossbow.
And I'm casting silence on him.
Okay. Do your thing and roll for initiative, everybody.
Alrighty.
And that's what exclamation point in it. No. It's got to actually be the word.
Isn't it?
It's got to be the word, huh?
The hell is that?
So, what'd you type, Brian?
Unexpected error.
Huh?
What'd you end up typing?
I did check initiative. Didn't do initiative check.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 1.
You guys, I don't have.
So I'm not going to hit anything the rest of the night. You guys know that, right? When I roll 20 on my initiative.
You've lit that one on fire.
Yeah.
Notes freaking suck. That's on the damage. Okay. That's that. Oops.
Yeah, I forgot how to add this monster in here.
We just rolled initiative checks. We haven't added like actual combat. So
yeah, I forget how to do that.
I figure we best should get into a fight and not fuss with it too much.
We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll just make it easier.
Yeah.
As long as we got the dice rolling, that's all that.
Yep. Who wants to keep track of initiative? Here's
Brian.
Here's Vanthampur's initiative.
Bring up the notes. So far,
He got a 6.
I got an 18, I think. I'm a sneak attack. Hey, Rodney, what did I do on a sneak attack?
I got a 21, Brian.
What do you mean?
I'm a sneak attack and come up on a sneak attack with my crossbow while going in.
Well, if you hit, you get the D6 extra damage.
On a sneak attack, I get advantage, right?
not always.
Not always, but
No, a sneak attack is always at advantage.
hold on.
No, it's sneak attack's a little strange.
Oops.
As long as he's actually not seen, he is attacking at advantage.
Okay, you know what it is that if you have advantage, you get sneak attack, but you don't need advantage on attack roll if another enemy or if the enemy is engaged or incapacitated.
Right, in which case this enemy is engaged by the other rogue.
Yeah, so he gets sneak attack because of that.
Right,
Attack. Okay, so I got advantage on it.
yes.
Attack.
Okay, and then advance initiative is 6. Right.
John, are you still alive?
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 19 on that rod
19 what?
to hit.
Okay, and
What's the
that'll hit.
And I got 15 damage.
Okay. Duly noted.
what's the other what's our other rogues initiative?
It is. That's what I was just looking up. What did I roll for her?
8 plus 3. Is that right?
She's got a +4. Wait a minute. Let me double check. Yeah, +4 to her initiative. So you want to roll? You want me to roll? Don't matter.
You roll.
All right.
You don't want to take
This
the
for
good
Reyes.
Ah,
Damn.
A nat 1. What's all these natural ones tonight, man?
It's a little rough. Relic, what's your speed?
30
Like
feet.
you. Dex.
19.
That's solid.
+5.
Okay.
Or no, not yet. +4 still.
So I guess I'll just put her after you. Okay, that's what I got so far for initiatives.
And I'm taking 8, 6, 5, 5.
All right.
What's the second rogue's name? What's your name?
Rhea.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cedric!
it got very quiet.
It got very quiet.
Yep.
In fact,
No,
it's like a Bruce Lee movie.
Yep.
You
Silence, 20 foot.
Do you just hear that?
You see lips moving, but no sound.
Right. So we're not hearing the swords clash or anything.
All right, so who's
Did I
up?
did I get to do that on a? There you go. Did I get to do that on a pre?
Free action, and now you're up.
All right. Well, then I charge in and try and attack him. Now I don't know how to do this using this new thing.
Just roll.
I'm just
I
gonna
feel like just
attack,
roll.
and then whatever you're attacking with.
Attack.
So I can attack, and then if you got a dagger, use dagger. Dagger, rapier, or whatever you're attacking with.
What is it that I'm using? I'm using a Warhammer? Battle axe. Oh, Warhammer.
So, exclamation attack, Warhammer.
There you go.
Shit. I told you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once, man.
I got a nat 20 on my initiative. Nothing else is going to work.
Are you an advantage?
Cedric Cedric pulls his Warhammer out. As he goes to hit, the fucking head falls off the handle. And you hear thump on the ground, and then he's got like this wooden.
Now I got a staff. Am I at advantage because he's already engaged?
Of course, he didn't hear you come up behind him either.
Okay, so I get to try this again?
Absolutely.
All right.
You guys need all the help you can get.
I do.
Here goes the nat 20 again.
Oh, I did attach.
So you attach the Warhammer to your belt buckle.
Nice.
I attach the head back to the Warhammer. Now I try and swing it. 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
Works a little better when you got the hammer on it.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Alright, 9 damage.
So I attach the head back to the staff, and then I hit him with it.
Alright.
Turns out it works a lot better.
And if there was not silence, you would hear Cedric cursing and Celestial.
Round 1.
Cannabis.
I'm reload my crossbow and let another arrow fly. 14 a hit.
Negative.
And I get an advantage on that or no?
You already hit him once, right?
Yeah.
Did you engage from a distance? How far?
How big is the room? I'm probably about at least 10, 15 feet away. I'm trying to stay out of his reach.
He's facing what's her name?
And
Fighting Rhea.
He got
And then
Dave
Dave
just attacked him.
come up from behind him, I'm assuming from. So I'm gonna say yeah.
As long as he's within 30 feet, he gets his
Still not
sneak attack.
Still
Damn
nothing. Womp womp.
Alright, Hazard.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell.
I'm gonna hide behind something, by the way, Rodney. Hide behind a pole or something.
I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force. You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature you see in range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomena of your choices, no long larger than a 10-foot cube, that is perceivable only to the target for the duration. The spell has no effect on dead constructs. Basically creates like a thing that is so real to the person I cast upon that they can actually take psychic damage from it.
Wow.
And so he's got to make Vander whatever needs to make a DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay.
To see if it even works on him. in its head.
Okay. What's the DC? Whoops.
DC 14 intelligence save. Like I said, it is. God damn it.
Yeah.
Fucking natural. All right.
I think you made
that's
that
fine.
one.
Whiff. So never mind.
Okay. Looks like he's up. He is going to make 3 dagger attacks, but he's aiming them all on Rhea. So I'm going to do this 3 times in a row. Alright. So 19, 16, and 11. And we look at her sheet real quick. 19, 16, and 11. She's got an armor class of 14. So it looks like 2 of them hit. Right? Yep. So that's 12 points of damage to Rhea. And let me see, what was her health? Alright, she's good. So Rhea's taking 12 points of damage. She's got 40.
Hey, come here.
Amrik is still looking pretty healthy there. After he hits, he kind of shifts his body to where and takes a 5-foot step back to where basically Rhea and Cedric are now facing each other with a 5-foot gap in between them. So he basically turned to his side, took a 5-step back to the east, to the west. Rhea is north, Cedric is south. And Cannabis is kind of off to the southeast, firing. And who's up next? Relic.
All right, wait. Where am I? I was behind him.
He's directly behind him. He turned sideways, shifted his body to where both you and Rhea is on his sides, and then he took a 5-step back, so you guys are actually facing each other.
Okay, so I can take a 5-foot step and be behind him, more or less, again.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I apparently missed out on this party, so you kind of hear me slogging down the stairs. And
Still dripping.
I kind of turn, and I do have my bow in the left hand with an arrow knocked, but I also have a whiskey on ice in the right hand, and I've kind of got like all 3 fingers around the string, but I'm still cupping the whiskey.
And you're spilling it as you take a step?
I kind of come in, and I'm just like, what the heck? And I see Vanthampur, and I'm like, whatever. And I don't want to spill my whiskey, so I kind of like lift my bow up like towards the ceiling to pull it and like chug the whiskey down, and then I like bring it back down. And as I bring it back down, I just let it go in his direction randomly, and this will be taken at a -5 attack if it works.
Why -5?
Sounds like an inspiration.
Oh, shit.
That
20.
that is with my that is with my handy dandy new feat called Sharpshooter. So add +10 damage to that.
Oh, God.
Nice.
So you got 21?
I pulled a Steve Martin again.
What the hell is that?
When that 20, does he get just max damage on that 20 or what?
It gets double damage.
Yeah.
Dude, all dice damage.
Well,
Look like it added, didn't it?
It
rolled 2 dice. It doubled the dice.
But unfortunately, he got a 1 and a 6, and then you add the 4 for piercing damage.
Technically, well, no, it's not. It's almost average. Technically,
but would the extra damage that he does on that attack double as well? It would, wouldn't it?
No.
No,
I don't think so. I
Only,
think it's just
only weapon damage gets doubled.
Okay.
yeah. I think that's correct. So it would be double weapon damage plus 14.
So 11 plus another 10.
Yep, still
Yeah, so
21
it's
damage.
21.
Yep.
21 damage.
He's
Nice.
still up. He seems to be taken back a step or two, if you will. But he's still
Screw it,
awake.
I'll do it again and use my what's it called?
Second wind? No.
Action surge. Action surge.
Right.
Let's see if we can.
So is this the part where you got the Bloody Mary in your hand now?
I've still got the whiskey. I see double, so I'm just aiming in the center. I'm just aiming in the center of the double.
Instead of shooting an arrow, just throw the glass.
There you go. There you go.
Improvised weapon.
Oh, really?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucking yin and yang right there.
It's because I chugged the whiskey. I didn't have any more.
That's it.
Alright.
Yeah.
And looks like she's up. You guys want to roll for her? You guys want me to do it?
Yeah, you just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
All
Get him
right.
right.
What is she gonna do?
You can get under
She's
there.
got, oh nice, 3d6. She looks like she's got her daggers out. She is going to step in diagonally of you so she can get in her double attack and hopefully sneak attack. Let's see.
Hi. One of my German shepherds decided to join me.
Nice.
She climbed under my desk.
And she's going to whiff. Well, she's going to try that again.
Advantage.
Advantage. Aha!
21.
This time she's going to hit. So that is going to die. Another page. What the hell? Oh man. I didn't add her damn. Okay. It's a D4, ain't it, for dagger? So it's 1 D4 plus 1 D6. No, 3D6. See what that does. So total 10 damage. Write that down.
Kind of a crappy roll.
Yeah.
Especially on 3d6, yeah.
All right.
Two,
So she got 1 out of her D4, and then she ended up getting 7 or 9 out of 2D6 or 3D6.
No dex modifier on that?
No. I thought it was in there. Nope, you know what? It's not. So that's going to be a +4. Okay.
Makes it a little better.
Yeah. He's still up. But he's bleeding. He looks like Rocky Balboa. Top of the round.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
I'll not attach this time.
Let me put that in here real quick. All right, 19. 9 bludgeoning damage. Describe how you killed him.
So, being a dwarf, I attack low, hit the knee. As he starts to fall, I follow it up with a head smash.
A head smash.
Yeah, we got gray matter sprayed all over the floor.
Yep. Ooey gooey.
And then you see I pull out my flask, I take a hit, and I say, I look at John and I say,
Do you
that's how
convert?
you do it.
Kind of like that cocky gesture. Want to go for a boat
Yeah.
ride? Macho man.
And then I guess proceed to search the corpse.
All right. You find. Let me go back. You find a very nice looking dagger, but doesn't do anything special. Just has regular dagger stats, but it's pretty.
Hand it to the halfling.
All right.
I'm looking more for documents or, information about what he was doing and how bad he was.
Okay. You don't find anything on him directly. The only you find is a dagger, and you find 3 smoke bombs on him.
3 what?
Smoke bombs?
Smoke bombs? Okay.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic and look around the area real quick.
Okay. Let me...
Anything within a 30-foot range or more, glow magic-y.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Can I look around his room? And he had a desk in there, right? He was working on a desk. I was going to check his desk.
Okay. You didn't see...
By the way, I'm gonna cancel my silence spell
Okay.
so everybody can talk.
Alright.
So there's nothing else in the room?
I say, yeah, everybody search the room. Let's see if we can find anything.
We've only got a little while before they...
Yeah.
They're starting to come back in. Fire's out. They're, what are you going to do with the body?
Gonna set it on fire.
You set the body on fire? Okay.
Hey, I look at the, I look at Hazard and I'm like, you can start another fire, right?
He pulls out a big lighter.
And no, I just snap my fingers and the new bonfire occurs.
Right.
Let's go.
So let's light him on fire after we search the room and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep.
Alright. Before you leave, I believe Mr. Cannabis was doing a search.
Yeah, search the room, John, and
I'm not finding anything.
use the girl, the thief to search as well. Look for, hidden compartments and things.
Oh, you found
I found something.
Yeah, you find a sack in his pocket. 150 gold pieces. And it looks
Lovely.
like there's a piece of paper with a client's name on it. So you kind of get the impression it's not his.
Not his gold.
Yeah,
Not his
like- Yeah, somebody was paying him. And then, Cannabis, you find like a book that people who owe him money.
I'll take that book.
He has some sort of a loan shark business going on. So you see people's names.
We know that he was doing that to get souls. So
You come across a name on the list, on the book, that also matches the name on the little sack of coins. And it looks like he owed 150 gold pieces.
Okay.
So you put 2 and 2 together. Give me a perception.
Me?
Yep.
just him or everybody?
He's the one that's searching.
Okay.
Check perception. What did I get? 18.
You notice like this little makeshift bar, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like in the wall, and it's kind of got some couple bottles with some booze in it, and it's got a couple straps, elastic, perhaps to keep it from falling off. Maybe they used it as some side of storage or something for when the boat was in movement, but it looks kind of odd.
I'm gonna go check that further.
When you check it out further, it looks like the bottles are fake, and perhaps there's more to the bar, if you will. It looks loose.
So I'm gonna let the straps loose, and then I'm gonna try and pry it away from the wall or push it over.
You notice the straps are also fake, and when you went to pull on it, it's almost like the whole thing's on a hinge, and exposes a secret compartment.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go ahead and go in that compartment.
You find a bottle of a strange substance. There's a cork on it. And
What color is it?
looks like somebody had scribbled on a piece of film of some sort, as we would call tape today. And it looks like you can't make it out. There's a couple letters missing. And what you can read so far is T-O-R, and then scribble, scribble, and then R.
Okay. Did I find anything else in there?
Yeah, you also find behind hidden, you find this little chest, and inside contains some coin, looks like some gems, and it's probably valued right around 10 gold pieces.
I'll take that too. And
It's like a small box.
okay. I don't see anything else in that little cubby hole or anything else abnormal
Nope.
over there. I'm gonna go share with the group and maybe show the bottle to we got Wizard, right?
Time to leave.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep,
Let's leave.
start running that direction.
People
Like
coming
the
in.
fire. And as I'm running out, I'm yelling, fire, fire, fire. And I just keep running.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and pick some pockets on the way out.
As you are leaving the deck, you kind of caress somebody's backside as you're trying to squeeze through the hallway to get to the staircase. Give me a sleight of hand.
Anybody not moving out of my way, I'm knocking over, by the way.
You got a 27, nat 20.
You get 11 gold.
11? That's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Out of 100.
I should have advantage on that.
I'm grabbing a bottle of whiskey as I come out, since everybody's
Well,
chaotic.
Brady, you got
Cannabis
to go.
has a bottle.
No whiskey as good as mine, so I'm just running my ass out.
The question is, did you cover the bottle from the flames to keep it from flaming itself?
It's in a magical metal flask.
There you go. So
So
what?
what? Shot you lot on fire. It makes it better.
So do
That's-
y'all drink?
So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about one of these days is Cedric's family. They're not brewers of beer, they're brewers of bourbon. And the reason why I got kicked out of my family is because I stole one of their flasks.
Oh.
And the flask automatically refills itself.
Nice. The bottomless pit.
Yes. It's a bottomless bourbon flask.
Nice.
If you would approve of that.
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
All right. All right.
All of a sudden, kind of like the Indiana Jones movie, where all of a sudden the crowd splits and there's this big turban wearing, sword flipping guy.
I pull out my 45 and I shoot his ass.
That's what I was going to say. There is this spined looking creature, and it looks mean as hell. As the crowd splits, you see heading in your direction this flamed. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, exactly. I pull the 45 and I shoot. And this term, I pull my hammer and I charge it.
And this falls, this flamed thing falls directly in front of you guys, and everybody give me a reflex.
Dexterity save.
Yep.
Can I just say I fail?
Yeah, what is that? Is that like a...
That's a dexterity, right?
Dex?
Yes,
No,
sir.
it's not reflex anymore, right?
It's
No, it's
exclamation,
dex.
save, dexterity.
Yeah.
Save dexterity, okay.
Oh. If you fail, the DC is 14.
Ah!
You take 15 damage. If you
Okay.
pass, you take half
Fire
of that.
damage?
And it's fire damage.
So I take half. So 17 or 8 damage.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20.
I round down on damage.
So 7.
Yeah.
If we say we took 7,
Yep.
okay.
So let's see here. And then as a reaction, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke against it.
Okay.
It needs to make a dexterity 14 save.
Dex 14.
Yep.
Okay. And it fails.
Cool. It takes 3d10 fire damage back.
Ooh.
Hellish Rebuke.
And you know what?
Nice.
So, whoosh. 15 points of damage, fire damage.
50%, that's good.
And it is immune to fire.
Alrighty, cool.
I was wondering about that.
But is it immune to dwarf as I try and run through it?
All right.
I cast Dwarf.
And this is what you guys see. See if I can do this without.
Got it. Mind if I use that Arcana check to figure out what the fuck it is?
Yeah, actually, you can.
Because now I know it's like, okay, fire didn't do shit to it. What is it?
This is what you guys are looking at.
Okay.
I hit it with a hammer.
Okay.
What
The
is
barb
it?
devil? It's like a barbed devil, but it's probably an imp. I don't think we're fighting barbed devils at this point.
It is a deviation of a barbed devil, if you will.
18 to hit.
You hit.
22 or 12 damage.
Okay.
I've got to run past it. What I do is I hold the hammer out to my left or my right, whichever side it is, and as I run by, I just smack it in the head and keep running.
This guy here is like the hierarchy of the imps that they have at their disposal, if you will. It's kind of like
would he be the pimp imp?
Could be. He goes by.
Your dad joke of the week. You're welcome, internet.
Or is it the HBIC? High bitch in charge.
Yeah.
This guy goes by Tyrion Lannister. He does. Anyways, this is kind of like a little above step of an imp, but definitely a few steps down of a barb devil. All right,
Okay.
so everybody else want to get a attack in on him?
Are we all running past and keep rolling?
I think he's.
As you guys,
I think it's coming for us.
as you guys came up to the room, the crowd split. He hurled something at you. In fact, that's what caught your attention, and it landed at your feet. And you guys all get an attack on him.
So I'm following Cedric. I'm gonna roll right past with and attack with my rapier.
Okay. So you guys are going by him, starting and attacking as you're going by, and ending up behind him. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay.
I got 17 to hit with 4 damage.
That'll hit. So 4 damage. Okay. Anybody else?
Is this just enough time for an attack?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so like a react. This is a reaction.
Just a reaction, correct.
Okay, I've already burnt mine up. So.
Don't forget to roll for the thief, Rod.
You guys want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
You know her stats.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I do with that? Alright, she is going to use her daggers as she runs by. And she's going to try to do the same thing. Try to gut him like a pig. And it's +4 to hit. And she misses. And Relic, you gone? You gonna retaliate?
Yeah, I'll throw the. I'll throw my empty whiskey glass at it. I'm running,
Improvise?
running it out too. So
Roger that.
let's do this. I kind of like girl throw it and just run screaming, yelling fire,
Alright.
fire.
Anybody else?
I can attack again if you like.
No, everybody gets one reaction.
Brian?
I've already. My hellish rebuke was a reaction, technically.
Oh, that's true.
As Relic hurls his empty glass, and as it gets to him, and the reason why it missed him is he actually disappeared. Just went bloop. He's gone. So, and you hear a smash where Relic's glass kind of went through him, where he once stood, and then shattered up against the wall. But you guys were just kind of like hit and running anyways, right?
Yep.
So it was
most
like
part.
no big deal. Alright, so you guys make the main deck. People are in chaos. They just put the fire out on the deck of the boat. They're all kind of looking around like they're trying to figure out what the hell had happened, what caused this.
I'm yelling, fire below, fire down below, get out. And I run for the gangway.
And so now you're creating mass hysteria all
Absolutely.
around you. Did you yell fire?
Stealth. I'd like to do a stealth check to just basically stealth the crowd and get off that boat.
Rod,
Yeah.
just so you know, anybody that gets in my way on the gangplank, I'm knocking into the water.
Roll me a percentile. Let's see.
I am running like a scared little girl.
50% chance that you run into people. Yes.
Very nice.
Yes, you do. Roll me a d6.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll a d6.
D6?
Uh-huh.
There's my stealth check to kind of blend into the crowd and be like,
You blend in.
"Ew."
You managed to knock 2 people into the ocean or into the water.
I said fire, damn it!
And-
Get off!
What you did was you actually pushed some middle-aged man who was walking hand in hand with this proud woman of the night, and when he went in, he didn't let go, so he kind of drug her in there. So you hear this man screaming, but you hear a woman screaming at the man.
I just look over as I'm running. New term for being wet. And keep running.
I'm gonna do another sleight of hand, Rod.
So as you're running through, okay?
Rod too. Damn, I only got 11.
As you're running through, you slip your hands into a coat pocket of perhaps maybe a ship merchant of some sort. Perhaps he's there on dock, and when you pull out your new findings, you find this necklace that looked like some native put it together, and it's worth nothing.
What does it look like? Is it made out of bones?
It looks like it's probably made out of chunks of ears, fingers. They've been shrunken, you know.
I take it, I just throw it in the air behind me and keep rolling.
And it happens
I
to
need that.
catch somebody, you know. And
Throw that in somebody's face.
all right, you guys are on deck. You're noticing Reyes kind of like laughing like a little girl, like she's just really enjoying this wild adventure, if you will. She's a young teenager, a little on the wild side.
She's a halfling, right?
Yep, and she's just having the time of her life, giggling, and every once in a while you hear her saying, "Yeah, let's do this again," kind of thing, you know. Enjoying the moment.
Mhm.
Get off the damn boat. It's burning.
So you guys are on dock, and you happen to see a couple guys actually trying to kick the boat off the dock, if you will. You see them untying it,
Oh, trying to set it free.
trying to get it. Yeah, they're concerned that the fire may extend to the actual deck.
I help out.
You're seeing flames shoot out the side where once windows used to be.
Pull a dagger and start cutting shoreline.
So do you go and help?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. The Low Lantern Tavern seems to be no more. It goes down.
Woot!
As they push it away from the deck, it's actually sinking. Didn't look very float worthy to begin with. And then the Low Lantern Tavern is no more.
So I look at the guys and I'm like, you know what? We got a boat. We give you the Low Lantern Tavern too.
Call it the Torchlight.
Yeah, there you go. The back porch light.
The Back Torchlight Revival.
Right.
Yeah, that's the name of the band that plays at night. So instead of CCR, it's what? TL2.
BPR, Back Porch Revival.
There you go. Now, is this Christian music?
No. That's on Sundays, and we'll actually have a different group in.
Jehovah's Witness during the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's questions. It just changes.
So you guys have managed to kill one of the Vanthampurs, Amrik. Oddly enough, you hear people talking about the people who have passed and perished in the boat fire. And as far as everybody's concerned, they think he died with the boat. The nobody's calling foul play or nothing, but
Nice.
the whole write up is that he died of an accident of some sort. They're not suspecting foul play. So you guys got off on that one. Flaming Fists.
Caught fire.
They're pretty upset, and they're not upset for the fact that the boat caught on fire and people died. They're pissed off because they don't have any other place to go drink now.
I'm telling you, we need a bar on our boat, guys.
So
I have a bottle of whiskey. It starts with one.
So I'm gonna go find the tavern keeper for where we were staying at the Low Lantern Inn.
yeah, oh, you see them. They're all hanging out because a lot of them actually lived on the boat. Their quarters were down below.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the Low Lantern Inn, and I'm gonna talk to their steward and find out where they're getting their liquor from, and we're gonna start renting our spaces out.
Do they know this?
I think this is a new endeavor with Relic and Cedric of just pinching bottles of alcohol, no matter what it may be, from various places when we're rummaging around dungeons and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
Always
absolutely.
keeping an eye just to continue to expand the stock.
Yes, liquor is very important.
Oh, everyone around us is dying, but there's that bottle of wine on that table over there. I have to run and get it first.
Yeah, we have to save it.
I just happen to have the tonic to help the situation. I'm gonna go get it. I can see it. Then fucking Relic's gone for hours. You find him down there all pickled.
I'm running.
I found it. Found it.
I'll be running back into the room with the living armor just to try to grab a bottle of wine, getting whacked by this armor. Just like, no, I'm gonna get the wine for our collection.
Relic in the living armor will be singing "Kumbaya" in the corner, man. Got one arm around each other.
Hey, I found a bouncer for our boat.
Just don't piss him off. He turns red.
So for the next couple of days, I will hang out
All right.
where that bar used to be, and I will point them to our ship and say, "There's a new bar over there."
Do you want to move your boat into the position where this one once sat?
Oh,
God.
yes.
All right. You happen to see this shiny gold tooth dock merchant. All of a sudden, he's got this great idea. He wants to talk business with you about perhaps renting that spot, which seems to be a very, very well popular spot.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever, the cost for any other normal dock fee, this one seems to be a little bit more, if you will. And then
I flash him my badge and I say, "Dude, we'll cut you in, but don't."
okay, so
We persuade them to take it even.
I think you guys just did.
Yeah.
I was going to do it without even giving them any kind of.
Well, and also the Flaming Fists are complaining about the fact that they don't have a place to drink.
And
well,
all of a sudden, you guys got newfound friends.
Hey, that's free guards. That's free guards right there. Nobody's going to cause trouble in a bar
Nope.
frequented by the police.
Yeah.
Right.
Nope. Now, what about the? You have
That's why I said, dude, we'll cut you in, but don't get greedy.
you. What about the other former employees? They kind of be standing there and they're looking around and they're like,
You're welcome to be bartenders and bouncers for us too. Yes.
Okay, so you hired them. Awesome. So we have now, it's called the Back Torch what? What'd you call it?
It was the SS Minnow.
So you're going to call
the Minnow Porch. The Minnow Porch.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we've got enough money to get some startup funds and such and everything and kind of go from there, you know.
a new Kickstarter.
To provide entertainment, can I make an intelligence check and see if I can make a radio out of a coconut?
Absolutely. However, if you roll me an extra D20, we'll see if it came from an African swallow.
Oh, yes.
Fully latent African swallow. You gotta roll a D20, John. There you go.
Negative.
Probably not. Negative.
Oh, well.
Let me see if I knew that the coconut. There's also another intelligence check. If I knew that the coconut was not going to be proper because it was not a European swallow. No. That's why I'm not a king.
In fact, your radio seems to be picking up a lot of static.
What the hell is that?
There's nothing
So
else
why
good
no
for it.
generator?
There's nothing else to use much, and I've always wanted a horse. So as we walk off the ship, everyone's looking at me strangely as I'm
Slap
pulling
it.
up the rear of the party as usual. But this time I'm just banging them together, pretending like I'm riding a horse.
All right. We're going to have to find the YouTube clip of that. You know that?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, baby.
Well, that was, and it's a little forethought because we're just level 4. But if we wanted to play different characters at some point, I was going to ask if the party would rather me play something, you know, a good role playing like OP type, not OP, but hardcore role playing type thing, or if they wanted me to play something stupid. And I was going to try to make Sir Robin the Brave as a paladin with the chicken on his chest, and completely just, I've got to figure out how to do it. He's got to be probably a healer, but every time he gets into trouble, he just runs. He's just
Yeah, there you go.
Sir Robin runs away. Yeah. No, we don't need another runawayer.
What do you mean another? What have we had a runawayer?
Well, I kind of look at the monk.
Oh yeah. Oh well, that was really running away.
I would rather have somebody that actually fights.
I think what he'll be is what I've thought about is if he's like he refuses to have a sword, and I'm just going to make him a 100% paladin healing pure tank. So he just stands at the front of the party in like the heaviest armor I can find, with the biggest shield I can find, with a chicken on it, just screaming as the bad guys just beat the ever-living crap out of him while he tries to protect you guys. And then he can heal himself afterwards with like lay on hands or something.
That's what Cedric is. What are you trying to do Cedric for?
Yeah, but you're actually a fighter. Like, I'm just not going to carry a weapon at all.
No.
Okay, it's Robin's turn. He's just going to scream like a girl and put his shield up.
No, we don't need another one of those.
I'm not talking about in this campaign. I'm talking about in another campaign if we ever started one.
Okay.
No, we don't. Well, I've got too much invested in Relic in this one.
Well, here's your boy. Here's the dock master. So you guys got everything settled. He gives you the papers, and you guys are fully functioning as the middle porch. Is that what you called it?
I said so.
It's called the back porch.
The back porch. Okay. All right.
If you go down to Destin, Florida,
Yeah, I need to.
and you go to the back porch restaurant and bar, that's what this place is.
Gotcha. Like Banana Joe's in Fort Lauderdale.
Good food, good alcohol, good everything.
I've been to it was a freaking hole in the wall in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It was called Banana Joe's. I guess this place has been around for years and years and years. And that last hurricane that hit, that wiped out Fort Lauderdale, I guess it took out the bar. They never brought it back. But it was a hole in the wall, man. I mean, you wouldn't think nothing of it.
The back porch down in Florida, where I'm from, it basically started out as a place where they served hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff to surfers while they played music.
Yeah.
So people out there surfing in Destin and stuff would have a place to hang out. And they still have a pass through, or you can go out to the beach.
Oh, nice.
You can come up. You don't have to. You know, it's one of those places where you can come and get food and drinks, and you don't have to have shoes or anything like that. You can just walk up from the beach and get it. It's a really unique place.
Sounds like it. Yeah, I'm definitely due for some time.
That's not what I wanted.
Redirect. This page has been previously sending you to. If you do not want to visit, what? That's a redirect?
No, don't click on that. I'm trying to get a picture up.
Don't click on that.
No, well, it'll probably just take you to what I'm trying to get to. But that's why I hate Macs.
Why? What's wrong with Max?
I'm trying to figure out how to left click.
You gotta have a mouse. Or what is the trick if you don't have a mouse? I noticed you gotta have a mouse to left click.
Well, you have to press Alt Option apparently to do it.
Alt Option?
Yes.
Okay. That's like left clicking without a mouse.
There we go. See, who would not? Here we go. Who would not want to be in a party with this huge protecting you? That looks like a perfect D&D party. So you've got me in the front, and then David has got to create that character with the big hat.
Hey, speaking of which, Brian, you still got that T-shirt that I airbrushed for you that had the big duck on his helmet?
Yeah.
You still got that?
Yeah.
There you go.
The Duck Knight.
Yes. I'm about to redo that now, man. I've gotten a lot better since that. It actually turned out pretty cool. That was my early stages. I think if I'm not mistaken, when I did that shirt, David and I sat here and laughed our ass off during the whole thing.
Yep.
Didn't we? Or something?
Yep.
Did I find a drawing, or did I draw that or something? I don't remember. God, that was a while ago. Anyhow, so you guys now have your new fine establishment on the dock of Baldur's Gate. It is now called the Back Porch. I need to figure out how to incorporate what type of revenue you guys will be generating and cost.
I don't know that, it's probably easiest just to say that it's revenue neutral. So it pays for itself. That way we don't have to worry about it.
Well, it's up to you because we were trying to establish. Actually, Chris, you guys were trying to set up a tavern in Tom's game, and I've got material. I just got to locate it and read up on it.
Now, if you want to do what one of my previous teams did, is we need to find a time of hunger so we could feed people and charge them lots of money to feed them to remove the time of hunger curse. And we bring it like 2 or 3 times a day and make lots and lots of money out of it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to set up a legitimate in-game business?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And plus, at least now we can have a place to stay and that's self-sustaining.
Yep. Okay.
Right. And that's kind of hard.
If it gets too real, we can always just float away and leave Baldur's Gate and set up shop elsewhere. Be like one of those paddle boat bars and casinos.
Right.
You want me to upload the financial statements to Obsidian Portal?
Is this the cooked version or the straight up legitimate?
My thought, as long as it's paying for itself, Rod, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't need to make money out of it.
Let me research this, and then, like I said, I've already bought books and stuff on how to incorporate a tavern. Remember we bought those off of that one website, D&D Beyond, not D&D Beyond, but RPG Now.
Yeah,
I've got material. Let me read it. I'm going to have some free time, not free time, but I'm going to have some time where I can do that now. Chris and I are back working at home until probably, Thursday? We got to go on Thursday, and then probably after that until who knows.
I'm going to be in there Tuesday. I got to go back Tuesday and then Thursday, yeah.
So I'll be sitting at my little setup here at 7 a.m. Monday morning.
You know, like I said, though, as long as it's, as long as we're paying for the employees and everybody and all that.
In fact, why don't we say that you guys no longer have to pull from your pool to pay for your ship crew that you've got sitting on board?
Yeah, because now they maintain the ship and everything, and
they're part of the. Yep.
Yeah, they're wait staff.
Yep. So let's say you no longer have to pull, because every time we met, I was saying that I forget how much it was. We were pulling that from your guys' pool.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys were keeping up on that or not. Don't matter.
But keep all their tips.
Yeah. So, all right. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Oh, we eventually got to go after the other brother.
And the mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's put it this way: they probably know shit's up now. So.
You guys want to do that next week? I need to go down and check on the wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's going to require some thought right there, because brother's probably not happy, mother's probably not happy, and they're all kind of in the same compound together. So.
Right, and we've already been in that compound and then chased out. So,
Yes.
It's we're gonna have to figure something out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're gonna get a little bit trickier on that one.
So you guys.
Well, we burned this dude's house to the ground. Why don't we just burn that house to the ground?
We tried that, remember?
Yeah, we
kind of did, didn't we?
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna stop the recording. I need to upload my recordings. I haven't done that in a while.